Yo, what's good people? It's Too Busy Gaming. We're live, we're direct, and we are in full effect. Now, we are back with another Monster Hunter video. This time, I've got some handy tips and tricks for those who will be joining us all on Sunbreak when it releases later this week. Everyone will be able to be playing some Sunbreak, getting that endgame set, that endgame weapon, feelings of grinding the anomaly grind with us, and I'm telling you, it's a long, tedious but very rewarding journey. I'm telling you, we're at the end, playing some title update 5, and some of the builds we're coming up with is absolutely crazy, but we'll get into that in the next video. However, in this one, to keep it locked, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if there's a tip that you might have felt that I've left out personally, and obviously if it's going to be handy to those who will be joining us on Sunbreak. As always, there'll be timestamps down below, so if there's something that you feel that you've already caught grip on with one of the comments that I might be talking about, just check in the description box and have a read of the titles, click on that one, and Bob's your uncle, you're done. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Now, for the first tip, it is farm those materials. Of course, just in Monster Hunter, you always want to keep your materials stacked and good to go. However, for this specific tip, you want to keep your materials at a high quantity because weapons that are using materials from low rank and high rank need to be built from scratch in order for you to go into their master rank version. And of course, it's gonna be tedious to go back and farm these monsters when they are low level, although you'll be taking them out really quick. Now, like I mentioned, in order to create the master rank version of said weapon, you must start from the low and high rank tree. Let's use Nagakuga weapons for example. You must get that pesky medulla to build the final form or the high rank lance. Even though you can still obtain said material in master rank, whilst you still might not have loads to do during the wait for Sunbreak, get all of the weapons that you want built so then they are ready to go. Now, this isn't super important, but just get out of the way. Make sure that you have these materials stacked. Now, for point number 2, make 3 of the most popular decorations. Now, this can range from things like weakness exploit, attack boost, critical boost, defensive guard. There's loads of other ones that are always just nice to have in stock, ready to theory craft the ultimate set. Although some of these decos come in the blessed level 4 style, housing 2 points in a certain skill, having an armor piece that has 2 points in critical boost, and you just have a spare level 2 slot where you can just slot the level 2 deco in, it just makes maxing out said skill a lot easier, and of course a blessing in the damage department. Some of these decos, if I remember correctly, require you to be HR 100, as some monsters are locked to certain ranks. However, they only need you to be HR 8, so if you've got a friend who has it unlocked or need a hand getting there, reach out, and I'm sure somebody in our community or within the Monster Hunter community will be able to give you a hand in hunting said monster so then you can get that sweet deco. Now, point number 3, now farming items like there's no tomorrow is always a handy thing to do within Monster Hunter games. There's nothing like having the time of your life hunting away and you don't have enough potions, demon drugs, ammo coatings, or life powders. Keep the palicos and palamutes hard at work with rotating materials to keep yourself fully stocked for the master rank and anomaly grind ahead, as it is a serious task. Once you have your materials set up and stocked to a healthy amount, make some item loadouts and name them so you can be well prepared before any hunt you're about to embark on. As we are on the topic of items, a Monster Hunter classic is keeping the 4 items in your pouch at all times. And these 4 items are the Power Charm, Armor Charm, Power Talon, and Armor Talon. So let's get into why having those 4 items in the pouch is always a must. Now, for point number 4. Now, like I mentioned before, there's 4 key items you can keep in your item pouch 24/7. That's the Power Charm, Armor Charm, Power Talon, and Armor Talon. The first 2 can be purchased from the merchant, and once you purchase 2, unfortunately, you're gonna have to buy another 2. These aren't the cheapest items to buy, so just make sure that if there's any excess materials that you can sell, any eggs, anything for you to make a quick buck, get rid of it and then buy these items. They are super important. Right, so now that we have 2, this is perfect. Head over to your box and fuse one of the Power Charms with an Ibushi Talon, and the same with the Armor Charm. Have a look at your stats before then, put all 4 in your item pouch, and then have a look at the free stat boost. And once you have those items, make your item loadouts and keep them in there at all times. This will give you a flat out boost that is just always handy to have. I mean, who doesn't like free stat boost? Now, for point number 5, I had to shout out the legend that is Lord Vietnam. He actually had a point that he wanted to deliver to the Monster Hunter community, and listen, it's always a valid one to do. Check it out.
Hey guys, Lord Vietnam here. My main man Too Busy wants you guys to be all set up for Sunbreak, so I've got a great tip for you guys that will load you up on Camera points, armor spheres, and a ton of other useful materials. And the best part is, you can do it all in the background of your normal farming and hunting quests. So what you're gonna do is talk to either of the quest maidens, either Hanoa here, where you can go to the Gathering Hub and chat to Minoto, and you're just going to scroll to optional subquests. You can have up to 5 of these running in the background, and as you can see, you're getting Chimera points, armor spheres, adamant seeds, monster bones, all sorts of different things that will stock you up great. Now, the armor spheres and Chimera points are especially helpful in Sunbreak, as you need a ton of armor spheres to level up armors in the late game of Sunbreak.
Once again, massive shout out to Lord V. He provided that tip, and listen, I'll leave all of his socials down below. Go and check him out. He's an amazing Monster Hunter creator, and listen, he comes up with some wild sets. Check him out. Now for point 6, unlock all camps. You can check out your progress by hitting start, clicking on side quests, and then requests. And then as you venture around each map, you'll find, or you'll get some dialogue where they will tell you that you can find a subcamp or make a subcamp here. And then you will unlock the side quest, and here it will tell you the completion conditions. Sometimes they're small things like Slay 8 Zamite, Izuchi, maybe submitting some Warm Pelt, Monster Bone S. There's a wide variety of things that you have to do. Now, once you've unlocked them all, it makes fast traveling around the map an absolute breeze, and this comes in handy when chasing a monster down after you've put the hurt on it and then it runs away. Sometimes monsters run away and they end up on the other side of the map. Having all camps just makes your life 10 times easier just to continue the hunt and get the job done ASAP. And then for the final tip, hunt with friends and just hunt randomly online. Now this is super beneficial because some of the rewards that you actually get helps out with some of the earlier tips that I've given. Sometimes it gives you eggs, armor spheres, potions, and even some additional rewards in terms of hunting the monster. So sometimes you might get an extra Talon or something here and there. And obtaining those free things just for helping a friend out or a random person online is always nice. Now once you find a group to hunt with on console, lock in with them on a Discord or in a party chat, or potentially hop into the TooBizyGaming community. I've left the Discord link down below, and I'm sure one of us will be able to give you a hand. Send your guild cards to each other, add each other, and then just get hunting. You can get friendship vouchers, which helps a ton when submitting materials for that evasive god charm. And in addition to this, do some random SOS hunts like I mentioned. When you complete the hunt and help others, there's a chance that you can get a platinum egg, a gold egg, silver egg, any of those, and when you sell them, they net you some sweet cash. And let me tell you from now, from personal experience, cash is king in Sunbreak. You need to make sure that you've got plenty of cash stacked, because when you're upgrading your armors for those crazy hunts, those higher level anomaly hunts, you need to keep your set high on the defensive side, and that's where it's going to run you a lot of money. But with all of these sweet materials at hand, just get rid of them and be rich. However, that is it for the tips video. Listen, if there's any, like I said, that I left behind, leave them in the comment section down below and send it to a friend that will be getting Sunbreak or just getting involved with Monster Hunter in general. It will be a massive help to the channel and of course a massive help to the community overall. And as always, like, subscribe, keep it locked to the channel. We got lots more content coming your way, and we got some title update 5 sets in the works, so keep it locked. However, that's it from myself. It's TooBizyGaming. I'm out of here. Peace.